Hey there everyone, today is another magical day, and a few days ago I released a reaction video to the opening day of Pandora World of Avatar, and a lot of friends reached out and they said, Michael, we'd love to see you do it again. This time, let's do it for a Disney cruise. I thought it was a really good idea. What could be better than our first ever 7-night cruise on the Disney Wonder, one of my favorites, the double dip, the surprise double dip that occurred with me and David a couple years ago. Let's go back in time together and react to it. Let's dive in. Now this adventure takes place when I wasn't living in Florida. I was living in the Maryland area, so you can see as we start here, we're going down the road on the highway. This is not our first cruise, but it really felt like our first cruise. The very first cruise with family was like the preliminary one. It was such a great feeling.
Cruise adventure. Let's do it.
Here we go.
Bags are checked in. Now I'm making my way through security.
Oh, the old feeling of getting through the airport. I'll never forget it.
Through security. Let's find out which gate I'm going to. B13. Let's make our way. You can tell I'm excited. I'm tempted.
Waves are hitting you like this. I didn't even know what to expect at that point.
Also tempted by Starbucks. I might be coming back here. You can see if my waves.
I'm still tempted by Starbucks even now.
Maybe on the cruise in a minute. Don't need this. Okay, this is my gate.
You can say, all I'm doing is looking at food here. Oh my god.
I'm so excited for something. You're not even hungry or thirsty. Like usually I'd go to Starbucks or Auntie.
Wait, what do you mean you're not hungry or thirsty, Michael? You're just looking at food.
You can see it's bright and early. Take a look at the sunrise behind me. There's no doubt going to be an absolutely magical day.
And it was a magical day, let me tell you.
I couldn't.
This is a trip I'll never forget. Never forget. I remember this. I was like shaking. I was so excited. I'm telling you. So I was like, oh, I'll take these shots. Have fun.
15 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna go sit in that area. Okay, here we go. We're all in the gateway, off for an adventure. In my seat, ready for the flight. Got the
now this was the same day that the cruise was taking off, so there's a little bit of a risk there. A little bit of a risk, you know.
We made it.
That was a fast flight.
Back in Orlando International Airport. I'm so glad to be here, but now it's kind of weird.
Gosh, we haven't been to the Orlando International Airport in a while. My
45 minutes off to be in the airport, just hanging around waiting for it.
So we timed our flights so that he would arrive around the same time I would. It was tricky. It's tricky to do that.
Gonna get on that tram very
So glad
soon.
it worked though, my gosh.
Way now to gate 120 to find David. I found it. Gate 120 is right here. This is where David will arrive. So I will be right here. I'll be able to
I remember this. We're going for a not David moment.
To the terminal, but now I'm gonna explore a little bit. Maybe get food. I'm not that hungry. I might wait on the food idea. But he'll be here before you know it. I'm just so excited.
Maybe it wasn't that hungry. I don't even remember.
I am just so excited. Now there's no food in the terminal for the Disney Cruise Line, so that's why I'm really thinking about it. Do I want to get a sandwich or something? Just so
I think I'd eaten nothing. I'd eaten nothing just because I wanted to be really hungry for the cruise. Like when you step on board, you want to eat just cruise food the whole time. So I think that's what I was going for.
Start off the trip and surprise him with it.
It was a hot cocoa.
I'm gonna get a hot chocolate for him. I feel like he's gonna love it.
That's right. That's right. Hot chocolate.
It took me 15 minutes to get through the Starbucks line. That's a long line, but David's flight thankfully has not landed yet, so I'm in good shape. Just waiting for his hot chocolate. I'll surprise him with it. I just got a text from David telling me he was on the ground, no plane there, and still no Starbucks. Just watching both. I think this is him. I think this is David.
Yep, that's David's flight. I hadn't seen David in a long time at that point. Like we were not. He was still in California. He was doing his thing. Great seeing him.
David's gonna step out of that door. And we're going to start our cruise adventure. Now this
that spot, I still, whenever I walk by the airport, I'm looking at that spot. It's like I waited in that spot for a while.
Just a few days ago, not that long ago, David told me.
That's right.
And he said
David's new job.
That he got a brand new job and he accepted it. So this is like a twofold celebration. We're celebrating being
That's right. It was just before this, just before.
So there's a lot to be celebrating. So much magic to be
because I think they wanted to interview him during the cruise, and then he was like, "Oh, I'm going to be out of town. Can I interview a little earlier?" It's like, okay, and then he got it just before.
Not yet. Must be further back on.
Not David.
There he is, right there. David.
There's David.
There he is. Welcome back, David. Got your hot chocolate right here.
Oh, thank you very much.
David, what do you think about your hot chocolate?
So good.
Are you excited for this 7-night adventure?
All right, so now you can tell. Look, feel the enthusiasm. I'm still feeling it. Just thinking about it. Cruise.
Sleepy.
Oh yeah, he was awake for a while. David was awake for a long while.
But it's gonna be magical. Sunrise tomorrow, though, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh gosh, those moments.
Cruise line. Should we do? Do you want to stop at the airport first? Do you want to do straight at cruise line? Sure. Just walk through. We're gonna walk through the airport.
I do miss taking that bus. I do miss taking that bus from Orlando International to the cruise port. That was
We're sharing
nice.
stories, saying how good it is to see each other, and now we're making our way toward
Again, I hadn't seen David in a long
Which is
time.
right down that hallway. Okay, we're
A couple
all
of years,
drinking
I
our
think.
coffee, used
David
the
can
restroom,
correct me
and
there.
now we're on our way to the Disney Cruise Line Magical Express. David is over there, getting excited. You ready for this? Are you sure you're ready for this? Can you handle the excitement? No. I think you can handle it. And here we are, Disney's Magical Express Cruise Line.
Very excited.
Okay, we're all checked in and we're waiting for the Chip and Dale bus, which should be leaving here any minute now, so that'll be really good. Next time I have to remember to bring the spiral booklet. I packed that away.
Oh, that's right.
Checked luggage. Should have thought to
But they
bring
don't
it,
give
but
out
they
the
were
spiral
able to
booklets
no
anymore.
problem. Just
But
things to remember for the
I left it in the luggage.
Where we
It's
are
bad.
going on the Chip and Dale bus to Disney Cruise Line. Let's do it. 7 nights.
Yeah, this was our first 7 night. You could tell we were. It was an experience unlike any other. Unlike any other.
You feel some of it, but you don't
You
feel
don't
it
feel the
all.
whole wave of Disney until we step on the Magical Express. It's another thing.
Yeah, I remember these waves. Do you remember these waves? Oh my
Now, to
god.
give you some background, if you do forget your spiral notebook in your check bag, like I did,
That's
and
right.
didn't read, I should have read, but that's okay.
I missed the
Things
spiral
you can no
notebook
problem.
though.
So
I
you
guess I
just did
was I the only
something
one who
else.
held
Tucked
on
in
to
for
those.
extra numbers,
I still
and it's
have
fine.
the old
As long as
ones
you're able to get
from
that
our
reservation
cruise trips,
confirmation
but now
number,
it's just like the
I
piece
got
of
it from my
paper
phone,
now.
No problem. You'll be okay, but I recommend bringing that spiral notebook and you'll be in good shape. Now, we haven't seen our luggage get on this bus next to us, and we looked
That's right.
outside. There was nothing in there from us that we could see, but we
That is so convenient. You just drop your bags off, and next thing you know, it shows up in the room. I'm bouncing up and down. Oh, the excitement! I still get excited for the Disney cruise, but this was a special trip. This is a trip unlike any other trip.
Invite you to enjoy beautiful tropical weather and
So is our friends kind of across the way that we had just met who had told us that it was going to be a double dip. We weren't 100% sure. It was early on.
That we're feeling over and over again. If you step on the plane, step on the Magical Express, it's just that you get a whole new wave of Disney. Pretty intense, right?
Oh yeah.
Can't wait.
Looking forward to feeling the real Disney experience on the boat.
It's gonna be amazing.
At the very top of the bridge, if you look straight ahead along the tree line, there's Sikich jumping
see some
around. It's probably a few dolphins.
Dolphin. First time on the Wonder too. Forgot about that.
Yeah!
All right.
We're talking about David's new job and the fact that he's so excited that he doesn't go back to the old job. He gets to go and experience a brand new job after this. It's a celebration of so many things.
Yeah, that was
Now we just have
awesome.
to get off the bus. Let's go.
That was awesome.
I'll wait.
Oh yeah.
We
right.
talked about the job like the whole cruise. We really did.
Thank you so much. We're here at Port Canaveral. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. The Disney Wonder is right there. Let's go through security, and then we're gonna get on board. Feeling those waves of Disney. How about you, David?
Oh yeah.
Okay, they are on check-in number. They're group number 10 right now, so we are right on time. We're actually relatively early. Time is now 12:10, so we're in good shape. We're gonna
That's
get checked
early?
in.
Oh my gosh! Remember we got there like
Check-in.
9 something
Here we go.
before.
No. We are part of the Castaway Club.
Silver.
David and I
First
are
time.
checked in. We're really, really excited. We're about to meet Captain Mickey or Minnie, and
Here comes
we're
the
group
double
15, so we'll be
dip.
there in a minute, but there has been an itinerary change. Take a look. We are no longer going to St. Martin due to weather, and that means that all the excursions for St. Martin, that's Mystery One, was at St. Martin, is no longer happening.
Right, there was
Instead,
an excursion that I
instead,
never
we're going
revealed,
to- David,
which
wanna
I
tell
will.
them?
I think maybe I did reveal. I can't
We're
remember.
going to Castaway Key twice. Two
Twice.
times on this cruise.
Love that.
Cannot tell you
But it
how
was
happy
one of
I'm with
those.
that.
It was the
We'll see
dive
some other
experience
time.
where you have the
But it's a
helmet. You put the helmets
two-time
down. You have to dive
Castaway
underwater,
Two cruise,
and you walk
two
around with the helmet on.
Castaway
We
Key
that was the one that we
beyond
had
exciting.
planned, and we
Hey,
never
Mickey,
got a
how
chance
are
to
you?
experience
Good to
that.
see
But
you.
hopefully
I'm
next
very
time or
excited.
another
Two
time in the
stops at
future.
Castaway Key. I am beyond excited for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. In a few moments, we're going to be stepping through these mouse ears, as you can see right here. But first, we're going to go out into the viewing deck and take a look at the ship we're going to call home for the next 8 days.
You can feel the
Home
excitement.
sweet
You can
home for
feel
the
it.
next 8 days.
The Wonder. I love the Wonder. I mean, it is
All right, I
a
think
ship
they probably
unlike
called
any
our
other.
number by
I'm
now. We're
telling
on
you.
15. Let's head on inside. Just now. Let's do it. Let's board.
15. That's
I
not
like to
bad.
cruise
That's
it,
pretty
cruise
good for
it.
getting there
We
at
like
12 in the
to cruise it,
afternoon.
cruise it.
That's,
We like
I think
to
we checked in early.
cruise
Now
it.
that I think about it, we checked in early.
Here we go. Are you ready for this, David?
Yes.
Let's do a hand sanitizer, a must before a cruise, of course.
A must.
All right.
A
about to
must.
Step on board. You gotta touch the outside.
I don't know why I touched the outside. I think it's here we go.
Thank you very much.
There's our friend Michael. We've seen him a lot of times.
So excited. Look at this
I touched
ship.
the outside of the cruise just to kind
Take
of
a look. You
like
got
just
the aerial
say hello, like welcome back, and just to touch the outside. I don't know. Maybe it's tradition for me. I like it.
I'm gonna find out. We were trying to get into Triton's here, right next to Ariel, but it's full right now. So instead, we're gonna go upstairs, go to the buffet.
When we got in there, we were like, oh, the lobby is much smaller. That was one of the big thoughts we had right off the bat.
We gotta kind of take it all in, and then we'll be on our way. David, wait. We're doing stairs already. David's in better shape than I am.
He was. But nowadays, I walk around the park so much, I could keep up with him no problem.
This is how David stays in shape. Welcome aboard. It feels amazing. Oh my gosh, the Disney Wonder. All right.
Oh, I love that feeling. I love it. Stepping back on board and ready to go and everything.
The, kids pool and kids slide.
Just being on board, it's like, okay, we can just stay here. Well, not really, but
thank you. Hi there.
It's a great feeling.
I made it. It is very windy, if you can't tell. That's why we have a lot of the outside deck to ourselves. But it's not.
We tried those, I think the crab claws for the first time. That was really good.
Chicken nuggets and fries and some cod. We're gonna go back for even more food, but we are on board.
I think the second run may have been the crab claws.
Now, the Castaway Key double adventure. Those trips usually cost more money. So for me, I'm just like,
right.
I'm fine with that. I'm so excited. I can't wait to experience Castaway Key twice. I've only been once ever. So be able to do it twice.
And the reason why it was twice is because there was a hurricane further off, not even close, but further off, and Disney wanted to make sure that, you know, there was no chance that we'd get impacted at all.
Very quick tour. You can see these stone crab claws.
Getting a tour of any of the food on board is extremely difficult because it's like always popular, so I can't really film it too well.
Food that you can't even imagine for lunch. They have tons of it. There's the
I can imagine a lot of food, Michael.
Noodles and the chicken and vegetable fried rice. There are so many great things, and we haven't even gotten to dessert yet, so we'll come back for that.
That's the important part. Yeah, see, I talk about dessert.
Right now, we moved
there you go. I haven't changed at all.
Wow, so far, amazing. Take a look around two here. We got the fried rice.
There's the crab claw.
And the vegetable right there. The fried noodles, shrimp, and stone crab claws, which I cannot wait to try and tell you how they are. David found the guava juice. Wow.
Guava juice.
Wow, that is good. Wow. Wow. Okay, we're just about finishing up with lunch, but I'm going to have dessert now, and I want to try a Mickey ice cream bar. So they didn't have the Mickey bars available right now.
Only so try at dinner.
Try at dinner. Later, don't you worry. I will definitely be getting one on this cruise. So I have the chocolate marquis, which I'm going to give a try.
Must try.
It's like dark, deep chocolate.
It was so good.
You gotta try
so
that.
good.
That's one of the best.
If I remember it, that means it's so good. From 2 years
Get
ago.
to that excursion desk so we can book a few activities or see what's available anyway for our first of two Castaway Key days.
That's right. We tried to switch a few things around.
The elevator is much smaller on the Wonder. Not a bad thing. It's just different. It's promenade refreshments, one of the bar lounge area. We'll have to check this out later. Here's Triton's, where we will be eating.
Gosh, even walking through now, I'm still like, I haven't been on the Wonder in a while. I gotta get back on the Wonder.
And then we're gonna try and switch our port adventures a little bit, so we can do the parasailing on one day and the jet.
Was this the Ocean View? I think this was Ocean View.
That way we're able to experience more of it and kind of.
It was the first time Ocean View, I think.
Fish extenders. Next time we'll do fish extenders. And
I still haven't done fish extenders. I keep meaning to do that.
Silver level gift. Very cool. I like this bag. Yeah, I agree. It feels like there's more room in this stateroom. This is great. This is our porthole Ocean View stateroom. It really looks great. Let me give you a full tour of the whole
That's
thing.
right.
First,
so this was, it's on the Wonder, it's one of the Ocean View staterooms, and it's, I feel like Ocean View is great, love Veranda, I love them all, but nowadays it's like, I definitely want to try Veranda again.
Safe and some hangers. To your right over here, you have one of two bathrooms.
Split bathroom, critical. There are some rooms on board that do not have the split bathroom, so just something else to be careful of. Just make sure that yours does.
Some small shelves and towels. And then the other side, there's a separate bathroom.
They had soaps, right? This is before they put the soaps in the wall.
Right here we've got our two soaps right there.
They had the soaps. Oh, I missed the soaps.
She looks like a shower bath combo there. That is pretty cool. Now we have this cabinet right here with a couple of these really big drawers right here. They're deeper than you would expect. Picture of Walt and his wife right there, along with these
Lillian.
glasses. Then over here we have the master bed, our Castaway Club gift. We've got to get David one of those. We have our mirror.
Yeah, it's only one per stateroom. That's important. I thought that I could get just a second one for David. That's not how it works. So, luckily, after a few cruises, I got plenty of extras to give to David and Michelle. I gave to family. And, you know, it's good. But the first cruise, you just get one. It's important. Well, second cruise, Castaway Club.
We'll take a look outside. Then we have another mirror right here, along with some more small storage areas. These are our tickets for the excursions that we'll be doing. We might change those up a little bit. And some more shelving units. Right
Yes, that's the
there. So
jet
a lot of
skis
things
later on
to
in
put
the
away.
adventure.
Oh, there's a small fridge right there as well. I think it comes empty. I'm pretty sure it comes empty. Where you can put food.
Can you imagine if it
inside
came
ice
full of
cream.
food?
We might have some ice cream treats that we want to keep for later. So that's where it would be. But wow, this is a great room. Okay, we're back out of our room, and now we're going back to the Port Adventures desk and guest services to get connected to the Wi-Fi, get everything all set.
That's right. So remember, first day you can get Wi-Fi. I got videos
looking
about
around
that.
too, and see the Oceaneers Club, since it's probably an open house. Maybe get some ice cream. It's going to be great. We're trying to get
Ice cream.
the Oceaneer Club just for an open house. You can see the line is very long.
So this line I didn't have to stand in, and I realized it too late, but I didn't have to stand in this line because this is for check-in for kids. If you want to do open house, you can just go right in. There's no line for open house.
There's Timon. Bye, Timon. Check out the Marvel area. Michelle, this is for you.
She loves Marvel.
Take a look at the Falcon wingsuit, Captain America's shield, Ant-Man's helmet, Iron Man's helmet. A lot of cool things here. You can see this whole place is perfectly themed, even the lights are changing. And over here you can see the lockers.
This was before Infinity War.
Right
This
here is really
this
cool.
area was, I think, before Infinity War came out. Maybe
A little
not.
bit crowded during this.
Well, it was before a lot of the Marvel movies. Before Endgame for sure.
Wandering Oaken here. Happy summer snow day from me to you.
Big summer blowout. Look at that.
Pretty sure that does a screen over there.
This is Andy's room for kids to play around in there. You can see it's a big, basically a huge jungle gym in there.
Look how low the ceiling is too.
Okay,
I
what did you
love
think
that.
of the
So the kids
Oceaneer
feel
Club?
taller.
Awesome. Very cool. Very cool. Michelle, you would have loved the Marvel area, but now we're headed to Edge. Take a look at the next open house. Now, this is Edge, which is more of the tweens or teens clubs. Pretty cool. This is Quiet Cove, which is more of the adult area, including a few jacuzzis, which I see are currently in use still. A lot of people are already out here. And the pool
They
area
fill up
is
really
cool
fast,
as
surprisingly
well.
quick,
Looks,
an amount of
pretty nice.
people really quickly.
Here we are on deck 10, which is on top of the ship. You can see the basketball court over here, which is where we are making our way right now. But take a look. Beautiful view of Port Canaveral. We're saying goodbye in just a few hours. Check out the
7
basketball
nights.
area over
I
here.
love
We
the
have
7
one
nights.
for
If you
younger
can,
kids and
if you can
one
go
for
on those
older
longer
kids.
cruises, I would. 7 night. I don't know. It's extra magical. Ah, this is where David, my ping pong competition starts to play. Now the way I was able to get the shot is actually by putting the camera on the table, on the tripod, and then like working around the camera. So we were playing, but it's tough to do, I'll tell you that much. Oh yeah.
Right in there.
This is the competition. David and I were doing a Guitar Hero competition
Check
coming
out
up.
Guitar Hero right here. David, can you beat me? Yeah.
I was shocked because before he went to college, he didn't have these skills.
Yes, David smashed me. David won by a lot, like a ton. David beat me by so much. David has kindly agreed to a rematch so that I can try and face whatever skills.
See,
he's
David's
clearly
much better at
obtained
Guitar
in
Hero
this
than
one.
I am.
Oh my gosh. Okay. David is the clear winner. 7,000 versus 47,000. Yeah, clear winner.
Clear winner.
This is Cove Cafe where we can sit back.
I can go for one of those coffees
There's some
right
pastries we might have a little
now.
bit later, but it's also a really nice place. Have a nice, quiet moment where you can see where we are on this map right here. It's pretty cool. Okay, we did a lot of our touring around, saw Vibe, saw Edge, saw Cove Cafe. Now we're gonna grab some ice cream, go to our room, get our luggage all set, maybe unpack a
Yeah,
little bit.
unpack.
Then go to
This is the moment to
emergency
unpack.
safety drill,
Before
and
the
then we'll
safety
probably
drill.
spend some time
That
in the
I feel
pool,
like
but, we'll let
if you wait
never
till
play by
after,
ear
you
and
just
have a
never
lot
get a
of
chance to
fun.
do it because there's so much going on. Look how much ice cream is in the bottom there.
Delicious. What do you think, Mike?
Super. So apparently they don't have the banana strawberry ready yet, And so there's just vanilla and chocolate, but let
We
me
have
tell you,
pina colada,
it's some of the
too.
best vanilla ice cream around. It's just so good. Okay, I see our luggage right outside our room. We're gonna get things moving.
Oh yes, this is the room right
And then
over
we'll be
the
on our way.
engines.
But
I will
David's
never
luggage
forget
made
that
it.
one.
Mine didn't make it yet. So not all of the luggage has been delivered yet. David's made it, but mine didn't. Hopefully we'll see mine very soon. But now
That's
it's time
right.
for the safety drill. So I'm gonna put the camera down, go and pay close attention to
That's
the safety
right.
drill, and then come back and we'll continue the adventure. So we found out that the safety drill was a little bit later.
We were
30
early for the
minutes early,
safety
which
drill
is not
too.
bad thing. We went to get services to check
Because
on
at that
silver
first cruise, we didn't realize, you know, the alarms will
bag,
tell
but
you when the
apparently
safety
there's
drill will
like
give you like a
one
10-minute warning, 20-minute warning. They'll tell you.
Yes, so we'll get one for David next time. 15 minutes to go, and one of the two bags that I brought has made it. It's not the bag with all the clothes in it. We were hoping to change before the drill. Okay, we're headed off for adventure.
David changed.
David, ready to sail away. We're gonna do it.
So this was
Time
after
to
the safety
celebrate.
drill. Can't film the safety drill. Telling you, the cast members do an incredible job. They really, really do. There they are. Captain Mickey. It's a great feeling. It really is. 3. Love that. Love it. Even now, I remember that feeling. And they do such a good job of like hyping it up and getting you ready to go and everything.
The adult quiet cove area where you have live entertainment going as you're enjoying the pool here. David's going to test the water for me and let me know because my luggage wasn't there. So I'm going to go back and change to join him. I think he likes it. We just saw sailing away. It was fantastic. Saw Mickey, got to say hi. He was waving and Minnie was waving. I loved it. It was amazing. Now I'm going back to the room to change. Hopefully my luggage is there at this point, and we are officially sailing away. I'm going to join David in the hot tub, and then we'll just see what comes for today. It is the first day of our adventure, and already experiencing magic just around every turn. Last time we were on the Disney cruise, we stayed midships, which was really, really nice and convenient. This time, we're staying aft, and so, I mean, like as far back as you can go.
It was the furthest back.
All the way at the end, very furthest back you can be. And I see my luggage out there, so that's a good thing. So far, I've noticed that it's a little bit further to walk. You know, it's something to consider, but keep in mind, if you're
that was just the beginning.
Come back, it's even more convenient. So there are a lot of advantages. Take a look outside. We are moving away on the Disney Wonder. I am so glad to be here and being able to share it with you. I'm going to switch out the camera now so I can join David in the hot tub. I'm going to go for the jacuzzi. Ready? Here we go.
Woo.
I tested that GoPro about a dozen
And no
times,
GoPro
and they were
batteries.
Out of battery. Both batteries are dead.
This
right now.
was the old GoPro.
That's okay. I'll do a little bit of vlogging with my phone while we're in the hot tub. It's still going to be nice.
Goes to show, see, I
Moving,
still
and
was
it
using my
never
phone.
felt
This was
so
all
good.
on my phone. Right there. So you can use your phone for vlogging. A lot of friends ask me. Yes, you can. Look, see, this is all on my phone. All of it. Maybe not as good quality as the GoPro or camera, but still doable. Totally doable. It's always great to have the hot tub to yourself. I love that feeling. Which is why I hope with the new cruise ships we see more hot tubs. That would be, let's do that.
In the hot tub, it's not nearly as bad because we're immersed in water, but I have a feeling as soon as we step on the deck, we're going to really feel the lift back and forth. The captain did warn us that the seas
That's
were
right.
going to be a little bit choppy because we have that storm that's kind of around.
But even the
but it
choppiness
didn't
of this
interfere with
cruise
the magic
was
at all.
nothing
David and I
compared to
were
the
a
time that I
little
was
bit
seasick
back
on
to the room,
board.
Eat a little bit, and then we're going to make our way to Be Our Guest, which is a stage show happening in the Walt Disney Theater tonight. And then we have the Tritons later tonight, so it's going to be good. But you can see we're still listing back and forth.
Okay, got the camera after a quick snack, and now we're on our way to Be Our Guest, which is the show at 6:15 in Walt Disney Theater, first show of the adventure.
Gosh, I love the feeling just being on
this
board
cruise.
that first night.
And
You hear
lifts to
people
the right,
going back and
lifts
forth?
to the left.
Take it back now,
Subtle
y'all.
differences. Subtle differences. We made it in time for Be Our Guest. It should start in about 2 minutes. Gonna be great. We just saw Be Our Guest. It was a really cool show. We saw ventriloquism, magic. It was just so cool. to be able to
Getting your sea
experience
legs.
what's
There's something
happening.
to that.
can
You
see
gotta
David
make
and I-
sure you,
Wow. We're going back and forth a little bit here because it is definitely listing back and forth. Wow. We're going that
I was just shocked. Mid-sentence, I'm like, what?
Yeah, let's do it. We're gonna go meet Minnie now. Minnie, how are you? Good to see you. You're looking great. I cannot begin to tell you how glad I am I got the photo package.
That's
As you
right.
can see right here.
There's
They're doing
David.
some very special photos for us at this photo spot. It was worth it. It was worth it.
It really is. It really
All
is.
digital package. We're getting a lot of
At least once, so you can have these really great photos. Maybe not every single cruise, but
first half day of the cruise. Loving this. We just took several pictures, and now we are headed into D Lounge over here.
That way.
For a little bit of Mickey Mania, a little bit of trivia. 4, 3, 2, 1.
These games are always so fun inside the D Lounge and all around.
And welcoming you here to the most insane game show on the Disney Cruise Line. Which Disney film is the highest grossing animated
This
film
is so
of all
much
time?
fun. You got to play these games if you have the opportunity. It's a lot of fun. They have so many different styles. You know, it's the wheel. They've got the few. They've got all these different games that are a ton of fun. These are great. These are so great.
Hey, tell us, who is the character?
It's Flick.
Oh, Flick. Then it was like so clear.
Where are they going?
And you give the
to the
points
red
to one of the team.
50 points.
That was a lot of fun. Now we're off to dinner. Let's do it, David. We're just like
Tritons.
all flew in one direction because there was an amazing amount of roll on the ship. But I think, oh, there's Belle. Can we do a meet and greet with Belle? Belle, you're looking great. Are you enjoying the cruise? Have you tried anything good in the food section? Go to Triton soon.
Yeah,
Okay.
have to look for the great stuff.
There you go. There you go. Great stuff.
Thank you very much. Great suggestion. I'll keep an eye out for it. Thank you very much. Love those random character interactions. That's the first one for me on a Disney cruise. Welcome to Tritons.
It's such a nice themed restaurant, I'm telling you.
Deep fried brie.
Ooh, that brie.
Steak. I was tired.
Brie and steak, can't go
A little bit
wrong.
tired. We'll be able to go to sleep early. After
Sleep
this,
early?
we'll probably go
What?
to sleep, and then we'll get up bright and early for Castaway Key tomorrow morning. We
See,
did not
that's
expect
right,
to
it
do
was
that. We've
Castaway
already
Key the
changed
next
our
day.
parasailing to tomorrow. We're parasailing tomorrow, and then we'll do our jet skis on the next Castaway Key day. So it's going to be amazing.
That's what we
Take a
thought
look
was
at
gonna
this
happen.
deep
That's what we
fried
thought.
brie, one of my all-time favorites on the cruise ship, and David has
We had a
it
great
as well.
serving team, let me tell you. Really great serving team.
It's really, really good. I feel like the fried brie on the Dream was just a little bit better, but this is still delicious. Now I have the filet steak, and David has the duck breast. David, what do you think of yours? It's good. Pretty good? Pretty good. The steak is, I think, excellent. Excellent at Triton's.
Not Skipper Canteen excellent,
The
but
desserts
still
look
really
absolutely
good.
amazing. I'm going to try the Grand Marnier souffle. I got a personal recommendation from our server. Very good man. Now, David, what are you getting?
The creme brulee, the other recommendation from our server.
Sounds pretty good.
Ooh, yum. Oh my gosh. You can almost taste it from here, I'm telling you.
First taste of the Grand Marnier souffle. Bon appetit. Oh wow, that is very, very good. You can taste a little bit more alcohol than I was expecting. I wasn't expecting that much alcohol. You know, I don't usually drink. But that's extremely good. We're gonna have to check more of these after hours later, but we're planning on going to bed just a little bit earlier so that we can get up bright and early for Castaway Key.
You can tell we're already tired. Woke up really early. I was still in shock at the cruise, the whole ship. I hadn't seen it before. I was just really, really impressed.
Take a look at this place. Very, very interesting. A stage up here, a lot of seats, kind of the quieter seats back there. We're gonna have to try out this area a little later and see if there are any games to do. It looks really cool. Now we're gonna check out the Cadillac Lounge.
The Cadillac Lounge is worth seeing, I'm telling you. The theming is incredible. Even the bar back there is the headlights of a car.
What do you think, Dave?
It's super, super cool, that front and grill.
Yeah. And let's take a look inside.
Crown and Fin as well. We're just kind of exploring a little bit before we go to sleep that night. There, everybody's watching the game.
Checkers, and I still forgot how to learn how to play this game.
And the Oscar goes.
David and I'll have to try this later. Okay, well they told us that this rolling back and forth is due to the storm. It's definitely more
Okay,
intense
right,
than
the storm
last
was
cruise
way
we were
off,
on. And they say it's more intense
off the boat.
the closer to the forward you are and the further toward the aft you are. That had me a little concerned because our room is the furthest aft you can possibly be.
You could tell, it was like,
lit up, looks wonderful. David and I are now out on the outer deck, walking back and forth a little bit, enjoying the nighttime look at the sea. We're gonna get to bed a little bit early. We're gonna get something to drink.
This is early?
head to our
I'm
room,
kidding.
And call it a night until Castaway Key tomorrow. A truly magical first
so
day
much
today,
fun.
and tomorrow is a castaway key kind of day. Already so excited for the magic that's going to be coming tomorrow. We're going to get to bed bright and early so we can have a wonderful, truly wonderful day tomorrow.
And I didn't realize that I would be losing my GoPro the next day.
Have a magical day.
Such a fun one. I'm so glad I had the opportunity to share it with you. That cruise was so special to me. I still hold on to the memories from that adventure. It was unlike any experience I'd ever had. 7 nights on the Disney cruise with a double dip at Castaway Key. Great food, great service, great excursions, just an amazing adventure. I loved it so much. I really enjoyed going back and reliving it with you. If you want to see the whole adventure without the commentary, I'm going to link it in the I button right there so you can see it and watch it yourself. Thank you so much for being a part of the magic with me today. Until next time, have a magical day.